Let's move on to 2A sectional 35 because we've got Whitko against Woodlan. I don't want to call Woodlan like a team of destiny because that's overselling it perhaps. But you're talking about against Adams Central and now against Eastside, 2 of the last 3 weeks. They've answered the bell or made a play at the end or gotten a little bit of luck, whatever it is, team of destiny. They're playing pretty good football. They're 11-0 for the first time in school history.
Yeah, props to Woodlan Warriors playing tremendous football. I look at that now. Are they a team of destiny or playing with house money at this point? Is it going to catch up with them at some point? And that's what I've worried about Woodlan all year long. Not necessarily the ACAC, but to make a deep run in the postseason with so many young players, it's very tough, even with a senior-laden group, to just not let that 0 in the loss column really get into your head and say, I don't know if anybody can beat us. We're 11-0. We're going out. We're beating these teams. But you are not dominating teams by any means. You know, you survive against Adams Central. You survive against Eastside, and it's just going to get tougher as it goes along. So, you know, Coach Sherwood Haydock, one of the best, but at some point you just, man, you look at it and it's going to catch up with them at some point.
But on the flip side, you're like, we still won.
You're still playing at this point.
We are still winning.
It's November and you are practicing, and Sherwood Haydock would say, Justin Kennedy, I don't care what you think. We're still playing football right now, and you are not.
Hey, he would say that. Whitko goes, they play Churubusco at home. They come back to win it.
That's a quality win.
With Drew Buffenbarger, I had Busco winning that game.
Me too.
So big props to Whitko. Garrett Elder rushes for 249 yards, had the game-winning score, you know, in the fourth quarter, over 80 yards on the touchdown. He's not the only option that they have. They have a lot of running options, and you want to talk about Hunter Reed, went over 100 yards as well. That's like over 350 yards between 2 guys last week against a pretty decent Busco football team.
Yeah.
What worries you about that? How do you keep that going if you're Whitko? How do you stop it if you're Woodlan?
Well, I think the thing with Whitko, you just got to continue to do what you do and what has been working, and what has been working is running that football. So you mentioned Garrett Elder just having a phenomenal game. I think the key for this game is the Woodlan offense against that Whitko defense. All due respect to Busco and teams in TRC like Peru and stuff like that, but Whitko has not seen the athletes that they're going to see on Friday night that Woodlan's able to put out there. And that is the big key for me, is if Whitko can get enough defensive stops and keep the ball in front of them against some electrifying and fast and quick Woodland playmakers.